What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I'm excited. Today we are going to be talking about HIIT, or high intensity interval training. This is a topic I've wanted to talk about for a little while because HIIT has been trending for years, like 10 plus years, and it just hasn't gone anywhere. And people are still asking, what is HIIT? Is it good? Is it bad? Should I be doing it? You've heard it all about HIIT. The thing is, we are still seeing so many headlines and blog articles and talking about HIIT is the best, HIIT is the worst, HIIT doesn't get you results, it gets you the results the quickest, completely contradicting things. We're going to clear that up today. The problem with all those articles and blogs and the posts you see on social media talking about HIIT is that there is often no context. So one person will say HIIT gets you the best results, and another person might say that it doesn't get you any results. But the problem is there's no context here. Results looks different to everyone. Results isn't just one thing, and unfortunately people will often see results and immediately think weight loss, which is just not it. 2023, that is out. Results can mean so much more. Quite often results are just about having more energy, getting stronger, getting fitter, being able to walk up the stairs without getting puffed. There's so many different results that people strive for. And obviously this will depend whether HIIT will get you your results or not. This might seem basic, but this is so important to being able to filter what you see on social media, because not everyone on social media or online, they don't all have your results in mind. Even I don't have your results in mind. I know that results can mean a lot of different things, but I don't know what it means to you. Let's get into it for real now. What is HIIT? Where did it come from? Why did it get so popular? Is it good? Is it bad? Should you be doing it? You're about to find out all of this in this video. So HIIT became huge back in the day with the rise of fitness influencers like Kayla Itzinas and a bunch of others who started putting out their workout programs in ebooks or apps and all that kind of thing. Because HIIT makes it easy to create programs that you can do at home or with minimal equipment, and you can kind of adjust it for anybody's skill level. When you think about a group class, you can create a HIIT workout. Anyone can come and they can just work at their own level. I'm going to touch on this a bit more later, but that's one of the reasons that HIIT became so huge. 10 years ago as well, F45 was founded. So I think it was 2013 or 2014 when it started, and then it just got huge. Everyone was doing it, everyone was trying it. It was just this massive fitness trend. The thing about F45, which again I will touch on more later, but it's not the workouts that are great. They're not revolutionary. They're not this magical workout. The thing that F45 is really good at is bringing people in and keeping them coming back. And the other thing is, because I very briefly worked at an F45, is they're literally so focused on creating this really big energy so that people are pumped up and feel really good. Look, personally, I don't love F45, but they do some things well. The thing is, everybody by now has tried some form of HIIT, and if you haven't, how? I never actually explained what HIIT was, and I'm sure that you have all tried it, but just a quick rewind. It is very self-explanatory. High intensity interval training. It is high intensity and it is made up of intervals. So you will work really hard for a short time and then you will have a very quick rest and then go back to work again. So it's basically switching between high work and complete rest. Obviously there was a lot of hype about it being revolutionary for weight loss. Besides that though, I think another reason it got so big was because group classes and even the fitness influencers and all of those who were putting HIIT out there into the world, they were all very good at creating a community and connections and making it fun and energetic. And what that did was it made people consistent. It made people keep exercising consistently. And that is the reason why so many people will swear by HIIT, because it was probably the first thing they did consistently for more than a few weeks. So of course it got them results because they actually kept going. A lot of people can be consistent with it, and that is a great thing. I personally remember trying Kayla Itsinas' workouts probably when I was in high school. If I'm honest, she was one of the main reasons I fell in love with fitness. But the truth is, I actually hated her workouts. And like I said, I love Kayla Itsinas, nothing against her, but I hated those workouts. Obviously, part of it was that I was a beginner to working out, and so I found that I would push myself way too hard at the start of her workouts and I could never ever finish. This honestly would just make me feel discouraged and really disappointed, like I was really unfit, and it was just disappointing that I couldn't finish the workout. So it didn't make me feel good, if I'm honest. And every time I tried, I dreaded trying again because it was so painful. It would make me feel sick. It was so difficult. Back then, HIIT was like this magical protocol for weight loss. And while I wish that I hadn't been so desperate to be thin when I was young, unfortunately, I jumped on that bandwagon like a lot of other girls did. People were just swearing by HIIT, and there were endless brands and influencers and all these people popping up on social media talking about how good it was and jumping on that bandwagon as well. And of course, because it was so big, there was transformations everywhere. So like before and after photos, basically saying that HIIT did this, it's magical. It was just snowballing. Here's what I think. People lose weight all the time. And it's not the HIIT that was magical or that got them their results. Like I said before, it's the fact that the people running these HIIT classes or selling the programs are really good at keeping people coming back. They're really good at getting consistency, building that community so people are supported and they want to come back. And that is why people get results, because they were consistent. All of that put together, it makes it look like HIIT is really good, but it's nothing special. It's the consistency that matters. And I have known a lot of people who love F45. As an example, I know there's a lot of other HIIT workouts and gyms out there, but as an example, a lot of people love it. And the reasons that they love it are not because the workouts are so good. I very rarely hear that. What I hear most is that they love the trainers, the energy, the community. They meet so many great people. It's not about the workouts. That's what I want you to be clear on. So let's do this. The moment you've been waiting for, what is the lowdown on HIIT? What do I think? What does it do? What's it good for? Let's go. HIIT will get you fit, which is a good thing. It trains your cardiovascular fitness. And this is important. I think a lot of people forget about cardio, and it's a very important thing for your health. But you can also do that. You can train your cardiovascular fitness in so many other ways. So if you want to get fit, you could do HIIT. You would get fit. But if you don't like HIIT, choose something else. If you're doing HIIT to lose weight, there are so many other better ways that you could do it. And I would start with an 8 to 12 week weightlifting program, along with being active in your everyday life. Walking every day, going dancing on the weekends, going shopping, whatever, just being active. That is honestly all you need. Weightlifting and activity. The thing is, if you want to lose weight and if you love HIIT, do it. I'm not going to tell you to stop doing something you love, but you're more likely to get results quicker if you can stay consistent with weightlifting than with HIIT. I know that a lot of HIIT does include weights, but you cannot get away with just doing HIIT forever and ever and ever, because there comes a point where you just won't really be able to improve that much more. Another good point for HIIT, which I have already talked about, but the classes can create a really fun and energetic experience, and obviously the community is a big thing as well, and meeting new people. It can be a really fun experience, and that is a big positive, because A lot of the time, the gym can be a very negative environment for some people, which is a huge shame, and I really hope that that can change. But again, if you love the community and the experience in a HIIT class, then that's great. And if that's what's keeping you active, keep doing it. But another negative for HIIT is that the nature of the high intensity, and it's often in big group classes, and there's less instruction and coaching, it can create a greater risk of injury. And I'm sure you've heard this before, but especially for beginners, especially if you're not confident in your form and all of that kind of thing, and you are just absolutely getting smashed at that F45 class, there is a really good chance you're going to injure yourself, or you're going to be really sore for days after. And then when you come back and do another class and you're already sore, then there's even greater risk of injuring yourself. So it is important to just proceed with caution. Don't push yourself too hard. Make sure you go at your own pace. Okay, I feel like I've been through heaps. Having said all of that, the most important thing is your health. That is the most important thing. And for your health, you need to exercise consistently. Along with a lot of other things, you need to be active. Whether that's walking or running or social sport, weightlifting, HIIT classes, it doesn't really matter for your health. For your health, okay? It does not matter how you are active. So the best way to ensure that you exercise consistently is by choosing things you enjoy. So maybe you love going for walks and you hate swimming. Well, why would you do swimming and not walk? Obviously you'd walk. It is honestly so simple. I know some of you will say, I don't enjoy any exercise. It's not for me. I'm just not that kind of person. That is a conversation for another day. Everyone has something that they hate the least. That's all I'll say for now. So choosing the activity that you dislike the least. If you enjoy HIIT, do it. There's nothing wrong with it if you love it. The problem that I see is people who dislike HIIT trying to force themselves to do it because they think it's magical for weight loss or for fitness or for whatever. And it might get you your results, but you can get those results that you want from so many other things. So if you don't enjoy HIIT, there is no reason why you should be doing it. If you dislike it, if you hate it, don't do it. Find something else that you enjoy more. Find something else that works better for you, because every body is different, especially for women. Again, this is a huge topic for another day, but there are times during our monthly cycle when high intensity exercise is just too much and we shouldn't be doing it. Listen to your body. If you don't enjoy HIIT, don't do it. That's the message here. If you love it, do it. If you don't do it. It's not any more complicated than that. It is very, very simple, and that basically goes for most exercise. The most important thing for your health is that you get your heart rate up regularly, you lift weights at least a couple times a week, and the rest is up to you. That felt like a long way to get to the simplest answer ever, but I feel like we need all that context. There's just so much crap out there on the internet, and I get it. I get why you're confused, because I get confused sometimes. Even though this is my job, it is scary out there on the internet, and I know that I'm on the internet as well. But look, I'm trying to be real with you. I'm trying to be science-based. I'm trying to be realistic, because sometimes that's all you need. Anyway, guys, let's wrap this up. I have talked enough. I need some water. My battery's gonna go flat. I love you guys, and if you want to see more videos like this, like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments so that I know that you liked this. If you have any specific requests, pop them in the comments as well. I would love to hear from you. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Bye!